Hey there, let me tell you about stories. Some stories are short and some are long. Everyone has a story, some grand adventure that they've embarked on. Whether it's sledding or a schoolyard fight, no story is better than any other, only different. You can call me Mr. Y. This is the story of a little boy named James and his Christmas wish to be an elf. James lived with his parents and sister in the biggest house atop the biggest hill. He and his sister would play games out in the snow.
I
Their
got
favorite
you.
was
No,
hide
you
and
didn't.
seek.
I win again.
James would always boast proudly at how his sister could never find him. And being the 4-year-old she cried to their parents every time she lost. It's not fair that he always wins, she would exclaim, crying in their father's arms, after which he would promptly admonish James for always beating his sister. James would sit by the window hoping to see Santa's sleigh, wishing he would save him from his life. He wished he could be one of Santa's elves, having fantastical adventures down in the South Pole, playing with infinite toys, with no annoying little sisters crying, and no fathers to berate him for winning. Being with Santa would be everything an 11-year-old could dream of.
Santa, I wish I could live with you. My daddy is really mean and my sister is annoying. Can you please let me be one of your elves? I can make stuff and I'm really smart. That's all I want for Christmas.
One day James and his sister were outside playing games. They played for hours and hours, their games taking them further into the forest. Neither noticed. Eventually his sister got cold and they began to head back. It took them a few minutes to realize they had no idea where they were. His sister started crying, and James instantly regretted coming outside that morning. The wind howled like a prowling pack of wolves on a full moon. James carried his sister on his back, his boots crunching through the thick snow. Along the way, his sister kept whining, and a part of him was tempted to drop her. He didn't in fear of what his father would do. The more time passed, the more James became worried. He could barely see 10 feet in front of him with the heavy snowfall. Just as he was about to collapse from exhaustion, he saw the outline of a cabin in the distance.
Hello, is someone there? We need help.
James exclaimed, hopeful that someone was home, his hands having turned blue from the freezing winds. Little did he know, his wish was about to come true. My, is that who I think it is? James, what are you doing here, my boy? Come in, come in, Santa exclaimed.
Santa, is it really you? You know my name. That's so awesome.
Ha ha ha. I know every little boy's name in the world, especially the special ones. Santa smiled with a twinkle in his eye. I'm special? Jane's face lit up. Of course you are, my boy. Everyone is special in their own way. Now I'm sure you have a Christmas wish?
Yeah, I want to come with you to the South Pole. I want to be one of your elves. Pretty please, Santa.
Well, I don't see why not. What about your sister? Does she want to be an elf too? I don't care what happens to her. I just want to come with you, James pleaded. Well, sit her down and let's go." Santa walked towards the door. James set his sister on the couch and immediately ran over to Santa, grabbing his hand. He climbed atop his sleigh. Santa snapped the reins, and they flew off into the night sky. James spent the rest of his life doing menial labor with no play. With hard and grueling hours in Santa's workshop, he never even had time to sleep. His sister, who he left on that couch, has to this day never been found. Now, stories usually have some morals, some warning for the audience to learn. This story could have a lot of morals. One could be, no matter what family is family, another's don't play in the snow. Or maybe the caution is don't abandon your sister to go with strange men, even if he is Santa Claus. The end.